Hey!
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening, my fellow hobnobbers.
As you know, as you can see, we're all dressed up again, aren't we, Brooksy?
We're all dressed up again.
Best rags on, courtesy
Is
of...
it Melbourne Cup time now? I reckon it's Melbourne Cup time now, is it? No. No. Still not the time of year.
Hobnobbing.
Hobnobbing.
We're out to hobnob tonight.
Hobnobbing? What? I'm still stumped at this hobnobbing.
I know, it's an awesome word. Where's your phone? Look it up. I found it, I saw it the other day and I was like, this is the word, this is a word for...
Might have to look it up.
This is for 0 to 3 million, hobnobbing.
Let's have a look. What the hell is hobnobbing?
Bit like fail fast or bootstrapping.
Fail fast, bootstrapping, we've got hobnobbing. Mixed socially, especially with those of perceived higher social status.
So I guess the short answer is we're going to hang out with people who've got a plan and an idea of what they're doing.
Hobnobbing.
In our best gear.
Chief Hobnob.
Yeah.
Hobnob 1 and Hobnob 2. All dressed up, ready to hobnob.
So that's an epic word, isn't it? Eh?
Collectively hobnobbing.
Yeah.
It's
It's like one of those old school English words. I feel very prim and proper. You know?
yeah, it is a little bit. Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Hobnob.
Yeah.
Do we like join it? Like I'm hob and you're.
Yeah.
Like B1 and B2.
Yeah. So some of you might be noticing that I've got this fashionable new bag like. And anyone who's watched the previous videos is that Lisa Harris made this happen. She took me shopping. And then I received this little gift the other day from Lisa Harris as well. And I thought, well, she must be wanting me to take it out. So I thought, well, maybe this is my new briefcase. So this is another shout out to Lisa Harris. So thanks for my fashion, what would you call it? Fashion advice? Fashion outsourcing, outsourced fashion. So, and this, look, it's perfect.
I'm not sure how this hobnobbing is going to go collectively when you're rocking up with handbags like that.
That's what you're talking about.
Bring back the ripped t-shirts, mate. I'm actually quite happy for you to bring back the ripped t-shirts.
I reckon you're pretty ballsy calling Lisa Harris's fashion advice a bad idea. I mean,
Lisa, I think you've nailed the outfit, you've nailed the suit, but I think you left your handbag in Nathan's house.
no, she did not. She did not. She delivered it. Delivered it as a present. She told me she'd been looking for people for years to give this bag to, and she'd finally selected me. You know, so it must be special.
I'm not sure.
Yeah,
I think you've taken the heterosexual fashion advice in your fashion course you're doing at the moment a little bit too.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. I've got a performance enhancing product here for our hobnobbing tonight.
For our hobnobbing.
Oh yeah. You'll never believe it. But there's a product called Hobnobs. So we can walk around and just say, would you like a hobnob while we hobnob? You ready, you reckon? You reckon they're gonna be on it? Hey? They make a product called Hobnobs. Look,
This seriously is
look
a
at this
thing.
thing. It's back to front. We haven't worked. We're on my phone this time.
This is seriously a
I don't know
thing.
how to get that the right way around. But anyway,
So you're telling me that hobnobbing is actually a thing because then there's biscuits, so then you go around for a cup of tea and hobnob.
yeah, I guess so.
That's what you serve when you're having a cup of tea with someone of higher social status, that's perceived as higher social status,
I think you're analysing this way too much.
and having a cup of tea and a hobnob.
Well, I tell you what, we decided we were going to come here tonight, and I'm walking through Coles, and these things pop out at me. I was like, perfect.
So you're telling me you're going to hobnob in the room tonight at the networking event with a packet of hobnobs?
Yeah.
And a handbag.
biscuits. Oh yeah. What do you reckon? I reckon I'm hot. Hot for
I
sure.
just want to make it very clear that we are. I just want to make it clear that we are still focused on creating $3 million.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm perfectly creative. I'm outsourcing my fashion, so I have to think about that. I am new.
Is this punishment?
nutrition?
Is this punishment for me giving you shit about fashion, and now you're turning up with fashionable handbags, fashionable words,
Mate,
hobnobbing, packets of biscuits to hobnob with?
take it at the whole nother level.
Uh,
But I have got some other good news. Did some maths
Hit me.
today.
Yep.
Doing a bit more research on party crashes.
Thank God you're finally doing, yes, so you're good at that.
I love the math.
Yep.
I'm not good at the fashion, which is why I'm just wearing the handbag. Look, I get it. The handbag, I think it looks ghastly. Lisa says differently. Well, she wouldn't have bought it.
Yeah.
You know, she wouldn't have waited all those years to select me to give it to me. So,
Yep. What do you guys reckon about the handbag? Give us a hot and cold on the handbag. What do you reckon? Hit me.
How's good? 3 billion bottles a year, and bottles and cans and all that sort of stuff a year in Queensland. It's a lot.
Mate, you've just gone from talking about handbags and hobnob biscuits, and now you're talking about maths. I expect me to know what you're talking about.
That doesn't matter.
So what are we doing here? It's an update on party crashes.
Party crashes.
Party crashes.
Sorry, did I not specify that?
Yep, we're good.
Okay,
We're
right.
good. I just can't get past the numbers. Carry on.
And so 44% of them are collected by everyday people. 26% are collected by refuse collectors.
Okay.
Which means that those refuse collectors collect 780 million of them a year, which is worth
780 million of what?
million like containers that are worth 10
We're
cents.
talking about cans and bottles again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Party crashes. You went on the
Oh, we're talking about the 0 to 3 million stuff again. We're back on track, are we? Welcome back, mate.
He's a bit slow.
Welcome back.
He's a bit slow.
Welcome back. Thanks for coming back, mate. It's good to have you. So we're back on numbers.
Yeah.
Hit me with those again. So with
3 billion. 3 billion
yep, 3
Billion
billion
bottles.
and cans are distributed.
at 10 cents a pop.
Yeah, where? In Australia?
No, Queensland.
Okay.
And they're bringing it in Victoria now and WA.
So Queensland consumes 3 billion aluminium cans and bottles per year.
And other bottles, you know, the glass bottles and the poppers and that sort of stuff.
Yep. Okay. All right. Which
So only 1% to make our 3 million. We've just got to find. We've got to get 1% of those bottles. Pretty small number.
That.
It's. I mean, this aluminium can idea
So
was a really dumb idea to start off with. It started looking really good.
so we're talking about 1% of the aluminium cans just in Queensland.
Just in Queensland.
Okay.
And Victoria announced today, I think it was today, I saw in the Google News, that it's on down there, and WA just implemented it, I think, not long ago.
So this is just a Queensland thing, $3 million, 1% of that.
Yep. Pretty cool.
It's becoming more and more real, isn't it?
I still can't believe the aluminium cans are proving us wrong about.
Making $3 million.
Yeah. I did think that I was picking that idea to sort of show us halfway through.
What's
I had a conversation with Julian yesterday about it, so still talking with him too. Yeah. So we're on that.
big ups to Julian?
And now we're going to switch across now, Brooksy, just so you follow.
Yeah.
Just so you don't get lost, okay? This is a fast-moving base.
It's a fast-moving
Don't
place.
muck around
Yeah,
here.
but I just want to go back.
Fast, buddy.
Can we go back to the aluminium cans for one more
Oh,
thing?
okay, right, yeah.
So if there's only 1% that we need to collect,
Yeah.
which is 3 million.
Yeah.
right? What's an idea? How do we?
What are you asking me for? I don't know. I'm a numbers guy. I'm not creating the solutions yet. We never know how we might do it.
Doors are back open for solutions around 1 million cans. 1% of the 3 million or 3 billion cans.
Yeah.
Doors are back open. We're open for business around ideas for that.
I got a couple of ideas.
Yep.
I got a couple of just like inklings.
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 Are you ready to share them yet, or is it another video?
Well, I think I should just real quick.
Okay.
Mostly because we got to get in there and Hobnob.
We're going to get in Hobnob.
So let me just look at my quick. I've lost my book page. I'll just guess. I remember.
We're bootstrapping, hobnobbing, and failing fast, all in one.
Right.
Anyway. Yep.
So 780 million cans are collected by people out of companies out of recycling bins and refuse and stuff like that.
Yep.
So if we could, all we need to find is 30 million of them. So if we could develop something that allowed us to collect something like 30 million of them, we'd be silly. And there'd still be 750 million left over for the refuse things.
I like it.
Yeah.
When you put the numbers together like that, it's getting
Pretty interesting.
more and more real.
I had an idea. I threw this out today. Artificial intelligence to detect the bottles, so that we could train a model to as the cans and crap went through, we could do the technical side, because I'm a giant man, so that people could set up their own machinery and we looked after all the technical side of things. So noticing which one is and which one isn't, which one to reject and which one to accept. And essentially we run all the server infrastructure, and they just process the bottles, and they don't have to worry about the nerd stuff. They just worry about the machinery part.
I love it.
And that would, make that.
You somehow get around before all the garbage gets picked up.
Oh, that's a different one.
That's a different one.
That's a different one. That's my process. Everyone's recycling before.
Yeah,
the
tell us
recycling
more about
truck.
that one, because you sort of planted a seed with me, but
The processing all the recycling before the recycling truck turns up. So essentially you drive by, you pick up the recycling bin, you take all the stuff out of the recycling bin, you pull out all the cans and bottles, and then you put all the recycling back in the recycling bin, and off you go again.
I think that's the winner at the moment.
You reckon?
I think that is, if you can take the manual processing out of that is, I reckon.
Well, that's where the AI came
You guys let us know, hot or cold,
Yep.
hot or cold. I think Party Crashers is getting more and more real the deeper that we dive into it. But you guys be the judge, hot or cold.
So we probably should clarify. If you don't have any idea what we're talking about when we say hobnobbing, neither do we. But what we do know is
Google it. It's actually a giggle.
We're off at the hub tonight here at Broncos League Club.
Yep.
The hub's like a networking event for
hobnobbers,
for people who are up to stuff.
for people that are up to stuff.
We haven't been here for a while, so we thought we better get back into the networking game. Meet
Yep.
some people. Have a.
Well, what we've realised really quickly that if we've got some incredible things happening. Considering we started off with no plan or no idea, and we still
Was it day 23?
day 23. What we've realised really quickly is that to make this a reality, we can't do it on our own. So we're out to meet people, and the way that we come up with that is through hobnobbing.
Well, yeah.
So
Vincent said 3 million people. So
Yeah.
we're going to get and have a conversation with people. So that's what we're doing.
3 million people.
Talking about conversations, had a conversation with a gentleman called Brendan Hopp today,
Yep.
and
Brendan Hobb.
Colorado teacher.
Is
No, Hop, not
Oh,
Hob.
I thought he was like Brendan Hobb.
You can't get off this hobnobbing word.
Hobnobbing.
I come up with this damn word. You know what? We're going to have to cut back on the words.
Oh, I didn't even know what it was until 3 seconds before on the video. We were talking about hobnobbing.
Yeah, well, I thought it was a great word.
I just think it's great.
So I had a chat with him today,
Yep.
and he's gonna have a we're gonna have a chat.
You're going to take your hobnobbing biscuits?
You never know. Look, it produces results tonight.
We're going to have to do it. We're going to have to do it.
Could you reckon they fit? No, okay.
What if we made our own biscuit line?
Oh, get out of it.
0 to 3 mil.
Brooksy has gotten a little bit
And
excited
go,
about this hobnobbing.
It's got me. Yeah, anyway, wait. School stationery. Hit us with the numbers. What have we
So
got? Look up that.
we got, and Brendan liked it. We've talked to a few teachers.
Yeah.
We've got to have a lot of conversations with some people outside the group, and in the group we got you guys thought we were pretty close, didn't you?
Yeah, we did get a good lot of feedback for the stationery app, which is good.
Yeah. So we thought, well, we better go with that. And Brendan's he's like an expert in fundraising for schools.
Yep.
Which is it's an important part of this app. So we thought we'd better catch up with the best.
I think it's a big. I think it was very well received, and I think there's a big opportunity there for sure.
Yeah. So the fact that it doesn't exist.
Anything in that schooling space and to make everyone's life easier, I think it's going to be good.
Yeah, well, maybe they can see what's possible for them. That's what I love about education.
Actually, Matt Tunnicliffe, he might be tuning in tonight. He's anyway. I'm catching up with Matt Tunnicliffe around this as well. Maybe we can have a meeting together about it.
Maybe. So that's it. That's what I've got. I've got a list of people I can call. And we better get in there, guys, because I don't know what time it is.
Well, what's something fresh? What about this biscuit idea?
You want to throw out some new ideas?
Well,
You want me to do more ideas?
I reckon. I like the update.
This is okay. With this one, it is the most
Now I'm
epic
worried.
idea.
Now I'm worried that what I've opened up here.
Yeah, you don't want to open. You don't want to ask me this question. I can't help myself.
Right, what have we opened up?
So I'm out hunting for ideas. Right? I'm hunting for those random ideas that are just out there, but that are unique.
Yep.
Anyway, I run across this bloke, and this is his business. He doesn't. So normally you can hire private jets. People fly in private jets.
Oh,
Yeah. So this guy, he comes up with this business idea that he rents the ability for people to sit on the stairs or stand on the stairs. Can't really enter too much the private jet and take a photo, and you can post it to the Insta. And looks like you're flying private, and then you run around to the commercial terminal and fly there.
That is, I think that is gold.
Oh, it's gold. I'm just not sure that it's making a lot of difference in the world.
Well, if it's creating credibility for people.
Oh, I get it. Is it real credibility?
Well, if it's where they're focused on going, and okay, yeah, interesting.
I tell you what though, it's ballsy.
I think it's ballsy.
I
like it.
I think it's a very innovative.
I tell you how it's making a difference in the world. Right, I've just had it.
Yeah.
Because then people won't have to buy the private plane anymore.
Oh, they can just get the photo.
They just get the photo of it. Then they've got it for life, right? They never actually have to buy the plane. Less carbon emissions.
Ah, so reducing carbon
They won't
emissions.
actually have to buy the plane because, let's be honest, I don't know, I've never owned a private jet myself, but I've owned things that cost a lot of money that I use for the first day or two and then don't use them anymore. Kids' sport would get in the way of private planes, all these things. You buy it, take the photo, and never use it again. Just get a photo done. I think it's great. How would you do the numbers on it though?
I'd have to call someone who owned a private jet and find out if we can actually use it.
What would it show? What would you guys cost? What would you be willing to pay for?
Look, Macca loves a plan. Look,
The jet
Jessica
plan.
McElveen, she says the jet plan's it. What do you reckon? You reckon getting a photo of me and Brooksy on the front of the jet?
I reckon that'd be gold. I reckon that'd be brilliant.
We should actually see if we can go and find ourselves someone who'll let us take a photo on the front of their jet, and then find out how much it would cost us to rent the jet in the spare time on the tarmac.
Well, you don't even need to rent the plane though. That's the thing.
Well, you do. It's got to be out in the tarmac.
Oh yeah. But
Because the planes don't normally sit on the tarmac.
so we've got to hire it and then allow other people to come in and take photos.
Yeah.
I think we could be onto something.
We could.
What would you pay? What would you pay for a photo on a private jet?
All these people on here are posers. I don't know what you're asking them for.
Okay,
We're posers.
well,
we are going to be in front of a private jet.
we're going to be posing with some Hobnob biscuits tonight. Some Hobnobs, and we're going to go hobnobbing. I think the private jet could be something. Geez, 3 interesting ideas tonight.
Okay, this is the most random one.
Trish reckons $200.
$200.
$200.
Trish. She's rich.
Gee, I don't know about that one. There is a startup that rents seats on private jets. Just wonder, but
Isn't that the same as Jetstar? Hey, what's the difference, really?
well, maybe it's for the photo opportunity. Maybe that's what people pay for.
Maybe.
Like they buy the seat on the plane to go somewhere, but really it's just about they get the private jet there so they can have the photo and then they get Jetstar home.
Maybe.
Who knows?
Maybe.
Who knows?
Before we get back in there.
Anyway, we got hobnobbing to do.
Yep.
Keep the ideas coming, team. We're loving the engagement. We really want to have a big shout out to all of you. This thing has been a lot of fun today, and
Thanks, Lisa.
and Anyway, I'm not even going to comment on the handbag again. Thanks, guys. Have a good evening. Talk to you soon. $500 McElveen reckons for the photo.
Oh, she's rich.
Ooh, we're getting up there.
Hey.
We're getting up there. All right.
See you guys.
See you
Thanks for your
guys.
time.
Have a good night.